Hi, awesome. This is Daniel Charis.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to be talking to you right now. So we're gonna be talking about business simulation, and I'm gonna introduce my team. We have here Alba Maria, we have Freddy, we have Felipe, and we have David. They're gonna introduce themselves. But right now, we're gonna answer the first question that we have for today, and is that what are the strategies that we're gonna have at the short term, at a long term, right, and the medium term, to make a company profitable. Okay, so what I've been thinking about it is related to marketing and it's related to social media. As we all know, that social media today is actually making a really big impact in every single thing companies implement today. For example, if a company don't exist on Instagram or on Twitter or on this kind of app, they actually they really don't exist because it's so important that companies actually make a big impact on the market. And so we, as a company, or in case we want to do like this project, we want to handle like an app, for example. We need to have this kind of a reach to get closer to people, right? So as we know that today, the biggest company, they're implementing a lot of money in social media on marketing. So right now we're gonna be talking also about different topics. My friend David is gonna be helping me a lot, explaining different point of views about how can a company can save a lot of money. How can a company do that? So we need some strategies right now. Okay, so I'm gonna pass it to David. So he's gonna be explaining a little bit. So please, David, go ahead.
My name is David Albarracin. Continuing with the information regarding increase the probability of our company in the short, medium, and long term. One the strategy that the group is proposed is keep an adequate control your expenses. Size, we have control of the our expenses. We can evaluate how we can reinvest in that we can improve our estimate and cash flows. Every day, each dollar that they save intelligent with the convert in the extra dollar of profit just as they eat and one the percepts for the company is the preparation of the budgets with the which we will be monitoring periodically in the period of the time and the long term to evade warranty and these saves are the chief. We follow the strategy that the considered can be used in our company to effectively manage an inventory is basically composed of the control and the plane of the same. So that is in the order to about some, un, unnecessary cost.
Okay.
The monitoring and the control inventories is the core activity your company signs behaving relate visibility of the can make better decision. In addition to reducing costs, be no carry excess or the short of the mechanism and the bus be able to offer vehicles customer service.
Okay, that's very interesting. Thank you, David. I don't know what you think about it, Freddie, but I think that there is a very good point of view about reducing costs. We know that companies have unnecessary things, right? Unnecessary costs sometimes, and kind of like having a control today is gonna make a big difference. So, what do you think about that, Freddie?
Yeah, one of the things mentioned is, a big advantage that we offer to our customers in Germany, right, is by reducing cost. No, I'm sorry. What I want to say is by us offering this service as a third party, we're actually reducing costs to these companies in Germany because our labor, right, or the product that we offer is cheap. We have to be honest. We are
Yeah,
Colombia, and
that's right.
we offer cheap services, and for them, it's cheap. So definitely, it's not going to be the same to hire um, a software engineer in Germany than hire that
That is correct.
person here,
That is correct.
right? So just by doing that, the company could save probably
A
50,
lot of money.
60%
Yeah,
per
correct.
employee, right? Because if they have two software engineers in Germany, they definitely can hire here at least four or more, right? So
That's right.
just by that,
That's right.
they are saving money and they are reducing cost. So
That's right.
that's why we will be really and very attractive to our customers in Germany. And we have to take advantage of that. We have to sell that to them and to show them how they can save money.
And one of the statistics we have at the moment is that Germany is been using a lot of services right now. You know that they're in the automotive market, but they're using a lot of apps, and they love engineers. They adore engineers. Like I was reading an article about it, and they say like besides having something else in the company, they will focus on having engineers. So imagine us provide kind of like giving that possibility to have a cheaper cost, right, with our app, right, that will reduce a lot of costs. As David was saying, this is an amazing point. Thank you so much, David, for that for that point of view, right? So I consider that is really appropriate, and what Freddie says, like engineers are a really important part of the business for Germany in the automotive market, and that's what we're heading to the automotive market. Okay, so following this question, we have a second question. Okay, so for this second question, I'm gonna start with, I don't know, Alba, would you like to continue with the second question?
Alba,
Please present yourself, Alba.
Hi, my name is Alba Maria Pinzon. I'm going to talk about the main challenges that we must face for trade negotiations with Germany. We watch the country choose to their wins. They are cultural factors, mainly ones. Some you must have and good English. Other factor is very important and time some to take in account with every business meetings. On the other hand, there is factory that is my opinion is important is technology. I
Alba, Alba, Alba. Can you repeat again?
Yeah, can you say that again, please? The screen kind of like got frozen a little bit. So can you repeat? Thank you.
Alba,
Alba, can you listen to us?
Hello,
Yeah, can you
my name
listen to
is
us?
Alba Maria Pinzon. I'm going to talk about the main challenge the must face for trade negotiations with Germany, which was the country chose deal with. They are factor culture, mainly language. And you must have a good English. Other factor is very important is thanks to take in account with a Greenpeace meetings. On the whole, there is factor that is my opinion is important is the technology I signed Germany presents a great develop and Therefore, a significant advance in technology compared to Colombia. 10.
Okay, so what Abba pretty much is saying, she's been talking about technology. Okay, as we all know, Germany is a giant on technology when we talk about automobile and technology itself. Okay, if we take a look at some numbers, Germany has kind of the biggest GDP in the European economies, right? And part of that is because of technology. As Alba was saying, we can use some of that if we work with Germany. We can have access to that technology. We're gonna be able to work with other persons that may have a different view of the business, and they can I don't know provide some other help with technology. So what she thinks is that it's very important that we can use that kind of like to complement each other. So I consider that that's a great opinion. I don't know what you think about Freddie.
Yeah, she mentioned something about, and this might seem like a little detail, but sometimes it's not, and it's
Yeah.
the difference in our schedule, the time zone difference, right? Because
Okay. Yeah.
here we have to attract our engineers in Colombia, and
Right.
we, as the company that we are creating, we need to be attractive to our engineers here, and that's a big challenge sometimes because here in Colombia we work 8 to 5 or 9 to 6, and we have to accommodate our schedule to their schedule in Germany. So that's a point that Alba mentioned that we need to take into account on how are we going to attract talent to our company.
Right. Right. Very important point, right, about the time zones, because we need to kind of like arrange that type of situation. And when we talk about a business model, we need to talk about that as well. We need to talk about behaviors. For example, how German people work. They're very serious. Did you know that? Did you know David, Felipe, Alba, Freddie? They seem super serious, but that's the way they are. We as Latinos and people Latino, uh, people from here tend to be more like outgoing. They're like, go ahead and say something funny, and but that's the way Latino peoples are. But that doesn't mean that it's something bad. It's just that German people, they go straight to the point and they say like, okay, we want to do this way. We're gonna do it right away, and this is the way it's gonna be. That's it. That's the way they are. They're pretty straightforward, but they really smart people, and they really focus on technology. As Albus was saying, we can use some of that, and we need to pay attention at the behaviors and at the time zone, as Freddie was mentioning. So that's an amazing point. Thank you, Alba, for that. And now we have another opinion about it, and this is for Felipe. So Felipe, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Felipe. We will find different challenge that the company can face when exporting services to Germany. Some of them include cultural and language barriers. Germany has its own culture and language, so it can be difficult foreign companies to adapt to the ways of doing business in the country, and limiting business opportunities and affecting the quality of service. Other these local competitions and this country begin and early development and the competitive countries. Please wait. Bueno, competitive country when it comes to service with many local and established companies offering similar services, and also regulatory and legal compliance. It must be considered when exporting services to Germany that all applicable German regulations and laws must be compliant with, as they may be different for the laws and regulation of our country or your country of origin. Non-compliance might generate fines or loss of reputation this business. Also, challenge costs. Exporting services to Germany can be expensive and due to the high cost of travel and accommodation and other expenses associated with providing the services in the countries. This is exactly um, for conditions or for challenge by opportunity.
Thank you so much, Felipe. That was an amazing opinion about that. One of the things he was talking about was regulations, right? At the time of exporting a product, we need to take a look at how many regulation we have, right? Today we have a lot of websites. We can kind of simulate when we're gonna export a product, and we will see if we have to kind of like present any document, or is there something I really need to export this service. Right now we're talking about a service. We know that we're not, in this case we wouldn't be shipping or exporting a product, right? But anyways, his point was really important about paying attention, and also about the language. The language is something that can be can be found as an obstacle, but I don't think it can be an obstacle if we find a strategy to overcome that, right? We know that German, they don't speak our language. They don't speak Spanish. For example, if we make a negotiation with Spain, it's gonna be amazing, right? Because we speak Spanish. It's gonna be awesome. But with German, either we speak English or you speak German. And if we try to check how many bilingual people are there in Colombia, the percentage is really small, right? So it will be a limited, but also it can be an opportunity for us to learn from that. So thank you so much, Felipe. So I'm gonna pass it to Freddie. I don't know what you think about that, bro.
No, I agree with Felipe as well. And, we need to be aware of all of the challenges that this business idea will bring. Definitely is a big challenge, the language as well, right? And the culture, it's very different. But we can manage, and we can make it happen, right? This is something that actually, in
Right.
real life, not many people think about, like Colombia offering services to Germany, but it can be definitely done, right? And I
Yeah.
try to close here, guys. We are almost at 19 minutes, so I'm gonna close the video now. And
Absolutely.
I want to thank
Yeah.
everyone for your opinions, ideas, your cooperation. Thank you, everyone, for your time as well.
Awesome. Okay. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Good evening, teacher. I'm Marlene Gonzalez. I'm going to tell you about business opportunity. We choose to export service program into Germany, and we are going to um, we consider that the main strategy we have to do is can create a website, and after that can visit every main brand card in Germany in order can know about us. Um, the main mm, the main challenge we are going to face with this service is try to then can trust to us, and then can think that this service is so important and necessary for this vehicle. Um, I consider that is important because You can see your car in an app and can see so important information about the car, and you can find this information in another site. For that reason, it's so good job for us. And thank you for your attention.